We're back. We're doing more because, well, of course we're doing more. If I'm back, we're doing more. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna be playing Talos Principle 2 to at least game completion. We might not go and get all endings immediately. Maybe we will, though. So, I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream. But the fun fact about Talos Principle is that it is a series that my grandmother introduced me to. My grandma plays PlayStation 4 games, mostly remakes of like Spyro and puzzle games, thus Talos Principle. I think she has a few other ones though. Her husband plays Witcher. It's pretty rad. Fucking... But yeah, so I went over to visit one time.
You're on your way to an island. Yes, another island. Sorry, Melville. Well, it actually used to be a valley between the mountains, but it's mostly flooded now. That probably happened long before the founder came here, though.
Another legacy of our ancestors.
Do me a favor, will you? Look for another one of the Founder's labs. We can't get back into the megastructure without getting to the third site in the north, but I need more information to make more fixes.
Yeah, I went to visit one time, and, like, when I woke up in the morning, she would just happen to be playing it, and, like, she was like, oh, I can't figure out this puzzle, so I tried to do it, and then I couldn't figure it out because I didn't know how the puzzle elements worked. But then, I was like, I'm sure if I had enough time, I could figure it out. Like, if I had, like, the before part, I would understand, and I would be able to do it. But, oh, we just get it outright. One, two, three. And the structure is there. We'll get this right at the end, I think, because I won't know what to make of this island until we make the bridges. That said, we've got quite a bit going on here. Where's this say to go? One is over here. Understood. I see. Absorption. What? Holy shit. Okay. I've been doing an experiment here. That's crazy. Oh, and I love the sound it makes. It's very, very cool.
In the beginning, before we built New Jerusalem, we used to explore just like this. Small groups setting out for the horizon, looking for resources, trying to make sense of the world we'd been thrust into, trying to find a way forward. It was a hard time, but I can't deny that it was also exciting. I think it's part of our nature to be wanderers. Our ancestors crossed entire oceans on flimsy wooden boats, just to see what else there was.
Is it weird to feel nostalgic for a time I never experienced? I just think I could have contributed so much more back then.
It's not weird, but it wasn't all sunshine. People died. Yemo, Calvin, Isaac.
I know, they were family to me.
Sorry. I didn't mean to reopen old wounds.
It's a legitimate point, but I don't think it invalidates the sense of wonder we felt. That's what kept us going.
Interesting. I'm trying to figure this out. Now, obviously, it's not so easy. You would think, but it breaks its own chain, and that is an issue. But I think I've thought of a solution. My solution, I choose to believe, is brilliant. But it won't work now that I think about it. So now it just means the red beam isn't able to even get to it. Definitely sounds like it's doing something. But I can't tell what. Hold on. That wasn't what I was trying to do, but I just wanted to see if there was like, if they were opening like a weird door that I wasn't seeing, but no. Triptych. This is a very strange thing to me, this red beam. Oh! Idea. Yes. And then we red, green. Let's fucking go. Let's go touch a question mark. We're gonna pass by a couple on our way to 3, it seems. A fascinating story I discovered in the archive concerns a great scientist by the name of Galileo. This remarkable man made huge contributions to the early development of science, but was best remembered for... Oh my god, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. Excuse me. But was best remembered for becoming embroiled in a controversy with the church that ended with accusations of heresy, a trial, and him being placed under house arrest for the rest of his life. The cause of the controversy: he argued the earth revolved around the sun, a view we would describe as self-evident, and which the Inquisition described as foolish and absurd in philosophy and formally heretical. The story became emblematic for how society often punishes those who try to push our understanding of the world forward in the modern day. But there's a legend that at the end of his trial he muttered, "And yet it moves." A beautiful idea, but untrue, because defying society is hard. Defying society is hard. I had to enunciate it weird, but I got it. It comes at a high cost, and not everyone is capable of bearing it. What would you have done in this place? What would I? Mitku, 166. Oh geez, there's a lot of words. One moment. Hello, I'm back. I think I would have tried to stand up for the truth. It's harder than it sounds. Fighting an authority like Elohim is one thing, but when even your friends and allies may renounce you for holding an unacceptable opinion, it takes enormous willpower to continue. But if nobody does it, society gets stuck. That's true. The role of puzzles in the simulation was so important to the creation of our civilization that it has left an indelible imprint. Sometimes I worry that this is an issue. Alexander Drennan thought of human beings as problem solvers, but the real world isn't anything like the simulation. Yes, there are problems to solve, but there isn't a tetromino waiting to reward you. There's just another problem, and another, and another. Our veneration of the puzzle may be blinding us to the fact that sometimes there isn't a neat solution. That sometimes life is just a slog and the best you can do is muddle through. Whoa. 20. From Aurora to Athena. Dear Athena, have you really left us for good without even saying goodbye? I know we haven't spoken much lately, but isn't that just part of the slow, relaxed lives we now lead? After all those centuries of struggle trying to build New Jerusalem, I thought we deserved a rest. If that disappointed you, why didn't you say so? I know you disapprove of all those silly titles they give us now, but we really were your first companions. We know what it was like. I was there when Yemo died. I remember the horror of realizing there was no way of bringing him back, the impossible finality of it, and then the determination to make it make sense. To have it be part of a story that leads to a better world. I never abandoned that, Athena. I just thought that maybe I could spend some time on the things that make life worth living, too. Maybe I lost track. Maybe I failed you. I don't know, because you didn't tell me, Aurora. Damn. Crossing. Okay. Is there a way to turn off fan? And also, where receiver? Oh, here receiver. Where laser? There laser. No harm in jumping over to see what's up. Some holes in the wall, that's pretty cool. We have a cube, that's pretty cool. Oh, we have a blue. Oh, we have a jammer. Which means we can get blue. Also, we can go through the door. Need to go and get our cube and our accumulator. Is that what it was called? Oh! Stop! Cool, so now we have, like, effectively a key.
There's so much history here that we can't see.
Just a holdable
The
key.
founder must have walked these paths hundreds of times, maybe thousands.
Also,
Miranda
Pandora's
must
gonna
have
be
stood
here.
right where we're standing. This all looks alien to us, but it must have been familiar to them.
If this was their home,
There's two.
where are they now?
Go back to 2.
They
real
must be
quick.
inside the megastructure, waiting for us to pass the test. It's the only thing that makes sense.
I don't know where. I don't know if that actually connected to something I needed to connect to. But it said it connected. Where is it trying to connect to? That may tell us something. No way, dude. Inside the gold puzzle, my guy. Well, let's keep that in mind. In theory, we can get a green beam into the gold puzzle, if there is one in there. If that's a needed element, we can actually get one from level 2. Anyway, let's go and try and actually find the way to connect it, because this is Pandora, correct? No, this is the Sphinx again. But the other one will be Pandora, I'm almost certain, because we have green beam. Hi. Bye. might be in a tree, I won't know until I search. But I'm certain that I connect this elsewhere outside of the puzzle. What? That's just other puzzle elements. I can hit so many things. But where would the right one be? Bounce it off the tower, I fucking dare you. Alright, you know what, we'll come back to that. We'll reverse engineer. Oh. Thread title says it all. We should redomesticate dogs. Our ancestors loved dogs so much. They insisted that they were amazing companions, full of life and love, man's best friend. And the lives they lived with humans must have been infinitely better than in the wild, so why not bring them back? Do you hear that the poet Lord Byron wrote a beautiful poem about his dog Boatswain? He said he had beauty without vanity, strength without insolence, courage without ferocity, and all the virtues of man without his vices. Is that who our Byron named himself after? No, he named himself after Robert Byron, the travel writer. That's great. What about my idea? We should breed them back, except pugs. I mean, they are better off probably being wolves. At the same time, I don't know. I don't know. This is a tough one for me. I don't know. Cause like, yes, it'd be great to have them back, but that's for our own inherent personal gain. It's us doing it for humankind, not with the consideration of the dogs in mind. The wolves can live without our intervening. They're very strong animals as they are. But they are companions, and they certainly aren't opposed, I don't think. The proof of dogs being okay with it is there. So maybe... Bring them back, except the bugs. I really want there to be an answer that's more or less like, it's certainly an idea, but I don't, there's a lot to consider about it. Like, there's many different things that are to be considered with this. I'm doing well, Laura. Thank you. How are you? Beautification. Except bugs are better off being wolves. I'd argue it's a form of symbiosis. I can when the stream is over, yeah. The resources we waste on our cats are bad enough. And you know what cats do to local bird populations? Do we really want to add dogs to that? Yes, we do. I was sawed off with the cats are so terrible business. What do you think happens in the natural world? Do you think animals don't eat each other? I would love to have a dog. We would go on walks together, and we would be excited about every new smell, and we would play fetch. It sounds magical to me. Sawed off. Right, yes, Sphinx Monument. That's deeper than I thought it would be. It scared me. I don't like when it makes that kind of sound. It's not cool. I've made it to 4, but also there's a question mark over here. Yes. Don't be a triangle. No! Dang it. Field of view. Ah. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I think I have this understood. don't know if that's actually what it wanted from me. In fact, I don't think it was. I think it wanted me to do things by going up there. But I found a different message. Or a different way. I will read it, Lara, after the stream is over. I'm not interrupting my thing. If it's regarding business, I don't do business while live. Puts too much information at risk to public people. I don't want that. So I'm not doing that anymore. I'm a very paranoid man,
that commonly persist
so
is that
I
nature is a victim and humanity
any
is
sort
a
of thing
perpetrator.
that involves information.
This can only be the opinion of someone who has not witnessed nature at first hand, who has not seen its immense and awe-inspiring baseness. Nature is mindless chaos and eternal conflict. A system of predation and consumption whose perfect cruelty can only induce a terrified and unwilling admiration. Nature is our most powerful and least honorable enemy. A beast that consumed every last one of our ancestors and will consume us just as quickly if we are not successful in our struggle with it.
Maybe I'll need to get involved in this first. What's my... Ah. Yes, it appears I will have to do something here first. Okay. That's not the direction I'm going. Oh, that's what's in there, is the battery. Interesting. Okay. How do I go about this? Maybe I need to do some further investigating. Maybe I have access to blue and I'm somehow missing it in my mind. Oh, you know what? I do. I do have access to blue. I'm dumb. As per usual, I am unintelligent. So I actually can get the battery right now. Pretty sure. Maybe, possibly. So then where are you? Yeah, here you are. Okay. Hold on. This guy. Let's fucking go.
Not bad, 1K.
Thanks, Mel. That's a ways away. But I haven't been over there and I clearly need to. So I'm going back. Taking off my fucking Raycons. Not Raycons, fucking gunner glasses. Why the fuck was I thinking Raycons? Oh. I might as well do this part now. Well, that's gonna be difficult, but we know what color he is. Alright. Just have to look for blue. Blue. Don't make this hard. Okay, thank you. Wait, why are we going this way? Prometheus, you son of a bitch. Making me run all the way around. I'll get you for this, Prometheus. What? It's easier gotten from the other side. Okay. I'll be right there, Prometheus. And also, I guess I was wrong. It's not gonna be Pandora. We just have access to, like, blue and green and red from that puzzle. Hello, Prometheus. G25 mission music. Excuse me.
Utopia is impossible, but the future that is possible will seem like a dream to those who are alive now.
Yeah. Balance of forces. Okay. Interesting. Where's this lead? It's right here. I see. Well, only one answer seems clear. So I should do this first. How do we keep it held down? A new problem has arisen. Ah. Worry not. For it is a problem that solves itself. Clarify that I have not played this game before, but I've played a lot of Talos Principle 1. That was like a puzzle they kind of did in Gehenna.
What is it
It
now?
was like the hardest one in
Why
Gehenna.
did you upload a picture of your hand?
Why do you care that my hand is in the picture?
Your hand isn't in the picture, it is the picture.
I like it. It's very artistic.
Let's stay professional, everyone. It's not right to make fun of Melville's comically absurd inability to take decent pictures. She's a hyper-advanced humanoid machine, not a photographer.
You'll pay for this, Byron.
That's funny. Sorry, I don't know why I was trying to censor myself on this like I'm a statue, but I was listening to them talk. We are now heading to 6. We're gonna get the question mark next to 6 on the way. It's actually through 6, but whatever. No! Don't make it a triangle. No! Okay. What's this button do? Oh. How mean, cruel, evil. What was my plan? Perhaps. Huh. What was my plan? The goal is to have them both on this side, I guess. But how do we do such a thing? Start with that. Right. Well. This does complicate things. And the... Jeez. Okay. Perhaps I'm just being silly. I am. The problem is I don't know how to stop it from going too dang fast. Because I'm not the goddamn Superman. I can't move as fast as like fucking... I can't get past it. Both of these objects solve the same problem with their own use. The problem is that we need a way to turn it off. Or a way to, like... Okay. Here's my thought, right? We do something like this. Ha ha! Buddha House. So I've been playing a ton of old Gehenna, like a ton of this old Gehenna game called Ancient Human Farmer. The title says it all. It's a sort of simple farming simulator, maybe not the most sophisticated game, but I'm getting really obsessed with it. having some sort of emotional response to it that I can't exactly explain. Like, it makes me happy, but also sad. Does anyone have any idea why this is happening to me? The game appeals to you because of the human need to commune with nature, to live a lifestyle that's not about dominating the world, but coexisting with it. You're sad because we can't ever return to being who we used to be thousands of years ago, but happy because it reminds you that at least something similar is still possible for us. Maybe it's because the people of Gehenna, despite their imprisonment, had an innocent view of the world that's permanently lost to us. I think it's actually the opposite of what Ovis is saying. These games are enjoyable because they take us back to a time when we still had agency, when we could build things, grow things, when we could impose our will on the world instead of being completely powerless and inactive. What you crave is the ability to contribute to humanity in real material ways, and you're sad because just simulating it is not enough. You don't want to farm, you want to be a pioneer, as we humans were born to be. It's just a game, don't overthink it. Don't look at me like that, Pellegrino. I agree with Damien. Oh, I remember Jeremy now. But he's probably not going to be happy with me because I'm about to agree with Damien, who was his opposer last time. And also, that's just the pilot, like... I'm probably gonna get a message like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Noting some interesting design elements here. Damn. That is kind of artistic, actually. Alright, let's get the hecky out of here. Alright. Back to number 6. Renaissance. Green beam. Green beam. Now we have a drill on the wall. Weird. Okay. Let's pick this up just in case. Dang, just barely. Wait. What? Okay. Never mind. There's a lot going on in this puzzle. let's take this out for now. The only way we can get a red beam is by merging it with this. But we don't inherently have to merge it immediately. We can merge it at the end. It's just getting it there. Oh, and also, yeah, the driller's in there, but it can't actually get... Oh, no, it can get out. I think. Yes, it can get out. Let's get it out of here. So that it may drill again. This. Would it be better? Okay, hold on. Got the green. No, it would be better to do it this method. And this method is flawed. Its methods don't work, it's broken. Let me brew. Okay. Perhaps I'm looking at this all wrong. No, I'm looking at it right. That's quite unfortunate. Oh. Okay. I have an idea. Let me... Yes. Yes. Yes, I do have... No. Damn it. No, because then it doesn't matter. We need to get the connector back. Connector was the wrong move. We need both this and this to be not where they are. Hold on. Problem is, how do I get it out? Perhaps. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Idea. that way, though. Damn it. Do I take the green out, maybe? But if I take the green out, what does that do? Green can get in here. Should then, okay. Okay, hold on, no, maybe this will work, Let's do that then. Damn it. Damn it! You damn blue switch. Frickin' son of a... It was all for nothing. It doesn't matter now. Then how do I get the blue in? This puzzle is getting quite difficult. I might use that spark I got, but I probably shouldn't. Probably a thing where it's like, don't use any sparks, and you get an achievement. It's like, oh. Okay. Am I a fool? I am a fool. Okay. Idea occur. Okay. Idea is to take the drill. It's nice to have it. Oh, phooey. I keep realizing the problem too late, and that's that in order for my plan to work, it requires that I have the drill here. No, I don't need the drill there permanently. That's incorrect. Okay, we use the connector, which I'm taking all the way over here. To hold this open. So that we can put this. Through. Then we're taking the drill. We bring it back. We take this. We replace it with the drill. We take the connector. make the connector connect. Oh. This sadness me. That's okay. We just needed to connect, even briefly. Power! Alright. Now we need to go and get through the door that's right here. My brain's failing me. We need... We don't need to open that. We'll do that in a second. Yeah, now we just connect it like this. Grab the driller. That other path was a red herring. This path. Let's go. Didn't need to use that Prometheus spark after all. Let's see what puzzle element it's going to introduce. Maybe it's going to introduce the accumulator. Maybe I missed a lab. Or I just wasn't paying attention, maybe. Oh. Yo.
This is where they must have lived. Athena and Miranda. You know, for a moment, I almost expected to find them here. But the only thing that's still functional is the megastructure. I'm sorry. This must be awfully strange for you being thrown into all this history. But that's why I needed you. Because you're not burdened with all these memories and conflicts and regrets. Weigh on our minds like a nightmare.
A nightmare?
Our civilization is caught in a loop, 1K. We freed ourselves from the simulation, but now we're trapped again, and it's our own fault. We're afraid of taking responsibility, afraid of growing up. Instead, we make up some capitalized words and build up all these myths around them. Nature, balance, the founder, the goal. We're afraid to face the randomness of the cosmos, but equally afraid to imagine a better world. So we're stuck. I've been trying to find a way out for years. Something, anything, to get people to understand that we do actually have free will. That building a thriving, expanding civilization doesn't have to involve repeating the mistakes of the past. But I failed. Over and over. Yes. Because this is something unexpected. An anomaly. Everything we found on this island challenges who we have become. It shows us that different answers are possible. And maybe that can break people out of the loop. All we need is a spark.
I have one.
Maybe that's why she made all this. The puzzles, the towers. A way of jolting us out of our complacency.
I hope so.
Thank you, 1K. I hope so too. We might be wrong, but let's be optimistic. Now, let's see what else we can find here.
has already lost their king. Don't get in that chair,
1K stream. Is this thing what I think it is?
Blow my fuse box. It sure looks that way. Best not touch it until I get there.
Of course, sound advice, but what is it?
I think it's a somnodrome. It's a sort of analytics tool for processing mental data that Melampus streamed up.
But all he ever did was sketch out the theory. As far as I'm aware, he never actually built one.
Looks like the founder gave it a go.
How does it work?
Well, what we know is that our deeper algorithms are hard to pass. Melampus stipulated that the computational power to interpret them in real time would always be beyond us. But in theory, the somnodrome would interpret that data and loop it directly to our senses.
People were hoping to find answers to the big questions by having a conversation with our own subconscious. If you ask me, it's solipsistic at best. It's pseudoscience regardless.
That may be. But if the founder figured it out, then that device could be an extremely important discovery.
We should try it. In time, but we should study it first.
I agree. The data on that device could prove invaluable. Besides, you may have survived all those data stream overloads, but interface with that thing and you're liable to get bricked.
Sounds like a plan. Melville, I'm shutting this thing down until you can get here. 1K, get on with exploring the rest of the lab.
Of course. I really did want to just hop on it, though. Melampus believed that the answers we're looking for, the correct way for the individual to exist ethically in society and the world, are within us. Our failure, to him, was not failing to create a better system, but failing to truthfully reflect what already exists within our minds. Failure of connection between the high and the low, the inner and the outer. On most days that seem wrong to me, but sometimes when I think of where New Jerusalem is headed, I wonder if the Somnodrome doesn't hold an answer after all. I took some time to build a prototype according to the original blueprints. There's a lot Melampus didn't account for. Still, I'm almost certain I could apply some of my own knowledge and make it work. The question is, should I? Appears. Oh. That's how they came to make the, like, this matter. A rock. The same rock. From Thecla to Athena. Beloved Founder, wherever you have gone, I continue to have faith in. You are our mother, our creator, the chosen of the progenitor. Damn, bars. I am certain that this is a test, a trial like the ones you face in the simulation. And we will learn from your example and keep the faith. Praise your name, Thecla 862. Trials 1310 through 1392. Results confirm the anomaly is consistent. 1393 through 1551. There is no error in trial 108. The error is in our understanding. Trial 1552 through 1701. We need to start over. Damn. From Miranda to Athena. I went ahead and ran the next set of trials anyway. I know you said to wait, but the data we got from the last batch was just too amazing. Every step leads to the next, like a progression of musical notes. We're so close, Miranda. Oh no, Miranda. Are you gonna die? Woohoo!
The singularity sustained itself longer this time.
Did we get the data?
We did. I think we just obsoleted quantum physics.
Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to be able to replicate these results.
You know, I've been wondering. You told me that in the simulation, one thing that kept you motivated was looking for answers. Do you think that with the work we're doing, we'll ever run out of questions to ask?
I don't think so. Trying to understand the universe means asking the same question over and over. How? How do you make fire? How do earthquakes happen? How does gravity work? How do particles behave? You keep digging deeper, finding another set of mechanisms, another set of hows. Step by step, you demystify reality. But then, if you keep doing it long enough, one day, you run out. You've answered all the hows. You know how the universe works. So, now what?
Now you ask why? Isn't that the next step?
It's not quite that easy. The question of why cannot be answered. Even if it could, it would only be followed by another why. At some point, you have to accept that it all just exists. But there is another set of questions. What's next? You've stripped away the layers of mystery, you've laid bare the machinery. Now you have to start building, to add your own layers of meaning.
Oh.
Are you okay? You overloaded again.
I'm fine. I saw Athena again.
Yes, I saw. It came through on your stream. Strange to hear her voice again. But that was her. The way I remember her. The real Athena. Not this imaginary founder.
Tell me more about her.
I was one of the first she woke up. There was just a handful of us in those days. A small family in the ruins of a dead civilization. It was hard. Harder than anyone could possibly imagine. We had nothing except what Alexandra Drennan and the Institute left us. Now that everyone lives in civilization, they don't understand how necessary it was for us to build that civilization. They can fantasize about living in balance, limiting growth, retreating behind our walls. They don't understand what it really means to live in the wilderness. How close we came to not making it. How many people we lost. Yema was just the first. But Athena understood. She believed in humanity. She believed in us. In the inherent value of consciousness. Her dreams were so much bigger. She wanted us to reclaim the Earth, to reach for the stars, to build and grow and learn.
Why isn't she remembered that way? And why did she leave?
The city was already changing before she left, turning inwards, forgetting the future. Once she was gone, other people shaped her memory, turned her into the symbol they needed. I understand all that, as depressing as it may be. What I don't understand is why she didn't tell me. If she came here to do all this, why didn't she bring me along?
I'm sorry, it must have been hard to lose your mentor.
It was. But maybe I was wrong, and she isn't as lost as I thought she was. If this is all a test, maybe the answer is waiting for us in the megastructure. Speaking of which, let's get back to exploring. Melville should have reconnected the next station by now.
Okie dokie. Oh, bright. 2-7. Son of a bitch. Rainbow. All right. It's a rainbow.
An excellent solution.
Thank you. I acquired all the question marks. No, there's still this one. From an interview with a protester outside the Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Or Noematics? I can't remember how they pronounce it. So why did you join this protest? Artificial intelligence is inherently dangerous to this planet's ecosystem. Defending that ecosystem is our responsibility. In which way is artificial intelligence dangerous? I'm not some paranoid idiot imagining Skynet taking over the world, alright? That's science fiction. What we're talking about here is an artificial intelligence without any of the attachment we have to the natural world. It's not capable of distinguishing between, say, an ore and a tree. Everything is just resources to it. People like Sarabai or Drennan talk about ethics and philosophy, but they all embrace the same extractivist ethos that has brought us to the brink of disaster. Their intelligent being would try to optimize the world and its image, and in so doing consume it. But so far they're saying it's all theoretical. The atom bomb was theoretical at first too. Once something is there, someone's going to use it. Why can they imagine that we might care about the world? I don't know. Maybe because they were too used to no one else caring.
Strap in, this is a long one. You may have heard the story of the carpenter who died to redeem humanity's sins. It's a powerful story, bittersweet, very human, and I just want to tell you that it's true. He was a real person, and his name was John. John Carpenter. He was born in the year 1948, and he was the coolest filmmaker to ever walk the earth. From Halloween to The Thing to They Live, the totally underrated In the Mouth of Madness, mind you, he just made classic after classic. All of his movies, really fun, really atmospheric, but also really smart. Even when they were goofy,
most directors would kill to have made just one of those movies. And what did he get for it? A big, fat truckload of nothing. Well, less than nothing. The studios, the critics, even the fans, they hated him. The Thing, okay, for example, which is about as perfect a movie as you can make, completely torn to shreds. And his career never really recovered. Every movie after that was a struggle, and after a while, he just got tired of it and quit. He only really came back to movies in his 70s. How many works of genius did we never get because of that? Look, I have a point here. People like Carpenter, people like Alex, they're not always appreciated in their own time. If you just do what's popular, you might never create anything important. Of course, we admire people who did the right thing, who didn't conform, but we only ever admire them after the fact. What matters is to support people when it's difficult.
I'm bewildered, frankly. Frankly, I'm bewildered by such an idea. How preposterous. Where's the red beam? Alright, that's puzzle number 8. We still have 1 star to do after we go up the tower, and I have a message apparently. Melampus. To all of you on this expedition, I'm sure you have questions about the Somnodrome, but I'm afraid I can't answer them. It was a dream I had a long time ago, when I was a different person, and it has long since faded. I did build a prototype of sorts, at least of one part of its systems, but none of it ever functioned the way I wanted it to. Whatever Athena may have done with my invention, the truth is that I am simply not interested in the affairs of New Jerusalem anymore. I care as little for Byron's utopianism as I do for Herman's religious pessimism. I'm not sure I care about anything at all, really. In fact, I think not caring may be the only answer. At the end of the day, everything is transient, even the self. I've learned to let go. Please do not respond. I value my privacy. Of course. Take your time. Lampus, one of the loopier first companions, dreamed up the Somnodrome back in the day. It was supposed to help us visualize the black box that's in our own internal algorithms, and so provide some kind of moral or spiritual insight. It never properly worked, of course. Apparently the founder took an interest and experimented further with the technology, correcting some of the mistakes Melampus made. Still a load of tosh, if you ask me, but maybe she made it work. Alright. We're gonna go to the tower and then we're gonna get the star. That's right, you.
Sometimes it seems the only choices we have are renouncing civilization or mindless expansion. But that's not the only path forward. Embracing deliberate control over nature doesn't have to mean destruction. We are a species of artists and artisans, blessed with the ability to transform the raw material of the cosmos into new and better shapes. Shapes that have meaning. With our technology, we can take this chaotic world, so full of suffering, and turn it into a work of art.
Work either. Do we start with the L? I hate this one here sucks. Hate this one. This one's not great either. Not a big fan of this one. Maybe we start with this one. Too far out. Damn it. Okay. Who are we talking to, Pandora?
Halt, creature of clay. You have taken another step towards the flame. Before you continue, ask yourself, have the gifts of Prometheus ever truly benefited your people? Or have they brought nothing but strife?
His gifts have greatly eased the suffering of the world.
But have they not brought just as much suffering themselves?
No, you've forgotten how terrible people suffer in the past. brought some suffering due to our mistakes, but they've done far more good. It's hard to say, really.
And you repeat your mistakes until they destroy you.
And why is that guaranteed? You imply the lack of the possibility of growth.
I've been thinking. There's 3 towers per cardinal direction and 3 entities. You'd think it would be symmetrically arranged. 1 tower per entity, right? But we haven't seen Prometheus at all.
We're built to find patterns. Maybe we're trying to find patterns where there aren't any.
Or it's because Pandora chained up Prometheus, kept him out of his tower. What color is this laser again? Blue? Alright. Make the bridge across so it's to the right. That building's nothing. This building, on the other hand, is something. Thank you. Alright, and now from here, directly across from it, in that area there. Aha. And then from here, we head this way. Oh. Spark up there.
I think you just picked up some kind of decryption key. Could try using it on those terminals inside the puzzles.
I could. I need to get back on my path though. One moment. The mythological Prometheus was a trickster, and it seemed his holographic equivalent has similar tendencies. These sparks seem designed to allow us to skip puzzles, a function which appears to run counter to whatever intent there is behind this place. Still, the terminals for using them are right there in the puzzles, so Prometheus must have some legitimate authority in all this. Sparks can be recovered by properly solving puzzles. Interesting. That's not what I went there for, I remember now. So yeah, we went here, now we're going here. Yeah. This is okay. Actually, we should use that as our comparison. It's like directly in front of it, so... Just assume that that's going straight. Show me this again. This is all to the right, which is... Yeah, okay. I just keep missing where it is. Let's just wander some paths here for a second. Where am I? This place is making it hard for me to see. Oh. Cool.
None may know what came first, error or sin, and yet every choice depends on it.
Right. Time to go back to the church. That's crazy. Big beam. Sorry, my brain is suddenly turned off. I've just entered like semi-exploratory mode. But anyway, I forgot that I was alive right there at the end. I like got lost in thought. Anyway, till next time. Maybe I'll be coming back. I might not be. I shouldn't be for my own sake, but I might be for who knows why. But yeah. Till next time, I've been Creature, you've been the lovely Chad, the beautiful viewer at home. This has been Talos Principle 2, and it's been fun. See ya. Bye.